Welcome to this edition of ARTV News. I'm Tony Beauvais. In this show, From the Other Side, the new additions to McClellan Sculptor Park, the Not Fair exhibition, the value of art, and ARTV magazine with Morgan Ray. Monash University of Performing Arts has announced a jam-packed program of events for 2024. Hold Me Closer, Tony Danza is a Melbourne premiere of an immersive dance theatre experience from The Farm, which is a contemporary dance theatre company located on the Gold Coast. Sundays in the Sound Gallery is 6 Sundays of modern chamber music in the acoustically superb David Lee Sound Gallery, a highlight being Australian artist, composer and percussionist Matthias Shakarnit. Wayfinder is an exhilarating explosion of heart set to new music by 3-time Grammy-nominated Australian band Hiatus Kaiyote, presented in association with Melbourne Fringe. Check out the website for details of these shows and many others. Get set to be swept away by the uproarious spectacle that is Ruthless the Musical, a rollicking journey into the world of 8-year-old Tina Denmark, a pint-sized powerhouse with dreams of stardom that knows no bounds. Irrepressible Dolly Diamond is stepping into the iconic role of Sylvia St. Croix. The stage is set for a whirlwind of campy entertainment that promises to leave audiences in stitches. Featuring a toe-tapping score by Marvin Laird and clever lyrics by Joel Paley. Critics are singing praises for this electrifying rendition, describing it as hilarious. It is beyond praise from New York Daily News and wild amusement from New York Post. Don't miss the chance to witness the mayhem, Ruthless the Musical. See the website for further details. From the Other Side features a range of historical and contemporary works alongside key new commissions that highlight horror's capacity to transgress and destabilise forms of power and subjugation. Centering on the fear of the monstrous feminine, the exhibition questions the often harmful representation of female monsters. The witch, the hag, the monstrous mother, the shapeshifter, the possessed woman, and how she has been reclaimed by female storytellers in recent years. The full series of Maria Kosick's 1999 Calendar Girls, featuring pulpy depictions of archetypal final girls. The women in these portraits are survivors of various unspoken horrors inflicted upon them, but stand defiant. Tracy Moffat's large-scale projection was first presented at the 2023 Sharjah Biennale. The film features an abandoned house lit with pulsing red lights in a desolate landscape, an indicative warning about the precarity of our times. The exhibition crosses the artificial parameters of horror in the everyday, as something that exists as part of society, but also from outside of it. From the Other Side presents the work of female, trans and non-binary artists who challenged traditional narratives and assumed boundaries of the body, gender, the self and the other. Here's a few things to keep an eye out for in 2024. Midsummer is Australia's premier queer arts and cultural organisation, bringing together a diverse mix of LGBTQIA+ artists, performers, communities and audiences. The festival runs in Melbourne over summer, January and February, and centres around hidden and mainstream queer culture involving local, interstate and international artists. St Kilda Festival will return with an epic weekend of programming featuring some of the best live music acts, family entertainment and a full-on weekend. Melbourne Fashion Festival is Australia's largest fashion event, celebrating design, arts and ideas for everyone to enjoy. The event mirrors and amplifies all that is unique, edgy and wonderfully eclectic about Melbourne and Victorian fashion, while also amplifying broader Australian fashion talent on a local and global stage to inspire consumers, support retail and connect with the industry. Experience the light, nature and wonder of Lightscape. The immersive Melbourne hit returns to transform the Botanic Gardens after dark with a reimagined trail and brand new installations. Surround yourself with the interactive submergence as well as the beloved Winter Cathedral and Laser Garden at Fern Gully. The National Photographic Portrait Prize is an annual event intending to promote the very best in contemporary photographic portraiture by both professional and aspiring Australian photographers. Photography is the dominant portrait medium of our time. The National Photographic Portrait Prize is an important aspect of the gallery's exhibition program, reflecting the distinctive vision of Australia's aspiring and professional portrait photographers and the unique nature of their subjects. The National Portrait Gallery is offering a prize of $30,000 for the most outstanding photographic portrait. Melbourne Fringe will be back in October. Melbourne has a vision of cultural democracy which empowers anyone to realise their right to creative expression. By championing discovery and experimentation, the event supports the development and presentation of artworks by, with and for the people of Melbourne. Big Sculpture will be back later this year in December, which is the outdoor sculpture exhibition and competition to look out for. The event is held every 2 years and has several awards, including a People's Choice Award. It was originally launched a few years ago by the Victorian Arts Minister of the day. Details will be announced shortly. Some other websites to look out for are the NGV, the Loom, the Mariner Group, the Alex Theatre, Lyndon New Art and ACCA.